Alright guys, in this video I wanted to go over why I made this boom light stand. Just a real quick intro. I wanted to make a stand that was cheap. That was one of my priorities. I needed something that I could bring into a space where I'm trying to work, which would be an engine bay or in a particular shop for me. I need lighting also for you guys, but that's not the only thing this works for. It works for just getting light in over difficult areas. Another one of these that I'm going to make is an actual extension, a boom extension. And that will get me way in over something, you know, if I'm working on the truck engine bay or I'm working underneath a dash or under the vehicle. I can bring this light in and point it at what I want to point it at and get some light in a certain area. So I hope this helps you guys. This is just a quick little intro. Let's get on with the video. Alright guys, you may have noticed on the last couple videos, I don't know, last couple, I haven't done some in a while, but I've been having lighting issues. I got brighter lights for the shop in here, as you may or may not be able to tell. They're 250 watt floodlights. Hold on one sec. And so that lightened the shop up a little bit. It's not wonderful, but it's 1,000 times better. The light color's better. So what I've been having a problem with now is I use this Gorilla Pod thing that my son has, or I just try to prop a LED light up where I need it, and it absolutely sucks. It's terrible, and I wanted a cheap way to spotlight an area where I'm working, because I'm eventually be doing a lot of car videos, and in engine bays or up under the car it's always dark. And so I was trying to find a cheap solution to lighting and being able to get in over the top of stuff, you know, where you're not dealing with the damn tripods. So off camera here I have one of those really cheap Amazon boom mic stands, like 15 bucks. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to pan the camera around. We're going to modify both a microphone holder. I'm going to heat that up, and then this is a light holder that we're going to either glue or it's just going to pop in there. And I think these were $6 for a 15-foot cord for 2 a pack, and then I forget, there's like $4 for 5 of them for these, for the mic holders. So the first thing I'm going to do is attempt to heat this up. And we're going to attempt to heat mold this thing. So I believe we'll be able to heat this up and get it to mold around this light fixture. I can actually cold push it on, but it pops off. So we're going to see what we can do there, and then I think we may work with some glue. So let's get started here. We'll get this heated up. And what I don't want to do is melt it, obviously. And so I'm not sure what temperature this melts at. I'm guessing it's ABS. I can tell it's starting to get soft already. So I would imagine the 100 and some degree range is where we're going to be. Yeah, it's already getting soft for sure. I don't want it to blister if I can help it. Probably could have done this in the oven, but I'm just trying to do it on the quick here for the video. and we'll see if that did it. So real pliable at that temperature. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but basically it conformed to this light socket 100% here. So I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit. And then what I think we're going to do is we're going to hot glue gun it in place. Or, you know, maybe we'll do super glue. So we'll come back in just a sec. Alright guys, I'm not sure which super glue is if super glue is gonna work or if it's gonna be a two-part epoxy. This did heat form pretty magically. Pretty impressed. So we're gonna try to super glue it along the edges here. So I'm gonna make a mark, so I know where to put the glue. And I want it to be back like this. So we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this. And that just leaves a tiny bit of the receiver sticking out. So I know where to put my super glue. See if this is any good still. And this is a gel super glue, and I've never had good luck with it. It's always been kind of shit. So hopefully today it's not shit. Isocyanates. And we'll do this side. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to have to heat this a little bit to get it to activate. I don't know. I have the problem that I've put it on and I got to hold it. So we'll turn on the air for a little bit and heat these two up here. See, that's not wanting to dry. Arg. I'm trying not to breathe this shit. I'm going to clamp this for just a little bit. Here, let's see. Get one of these mini clamps so I can get it out of this hanger. Harbor Freight to the rescue. Not quite. Let's try that again. All right. Time out. Yeah, I didn't realize what cheap pieces of shit these are. Wow. You guys saw that. That just broke. So I'm gonna... Wow. What a pile of shit. I'll be heat gluing that together. That was shocking. So, word to the wise, if you're doing this and you order these off of Amazon, don't get the white ones, I guess. Alright guys, that's some unbelievably shitty plastic. I'm sort of gobstopped at how bad it is. So don't buy these white ones. They were on Amazon. They were cheap. I thought they were an ABS type plastic, but they're some kind of super thin, crappy PVC junk. So, as soon as this glue gun heats up, we'll get that going here. See if that'll make good. So what I'm doing here is, at this point, I'm just trying to get that other piece stuck back in. Jeez, I cannot believe how crappy this is. Bad news brown, folks. This is some real junk shit here. Which, I mean, it was cheap, so I wasn't expecting to get high quality, but this is like a whole nother level. This is like arts and crafts shit. My one concern with hot glue is, obviously, if it gets over the melting point of the hot glue, then the hot glue fails. So hopefully that won't happen. We're certainly going to find out. Get this repair on here, and then hopefully these two glues don't react, make some kind of cyanide poisoning or some shit. Mother fudger. Wow. Don't breathe that stuff. That's bad news, whatever that is. Damn. So I'm just going to liberally use some more hot glue on here. Like I said, hopefully this holder doesn't get above the melting point of the glue. And as ugly as that is, we are done. So what I want to do now is I'm going to let that dry for a second. Not stick to the table. Alright guys, so one of the things that's the kind of the secret to this is these Night Chaser 250 watt light bulbs. So what was unbelievable was these are normally 25 bucks. I got them on a discount. They were selling them out at Home Depot for like $7, and they are ridiculously bright. Hopefully this thing's turned off. So I'll show you the rig. So that's what the rig looks like. And I don't know, this light's very heavy, so I don't know if this is going to work, guys. This is an experiment on my part. So it looks like it's barely holding it. I'm going to slide the boom back a little bit. Maybe about like that. I'll probably have to get a weighted boom maybe. And it looks like I'm going to have to tighten up the screws on that little post. So I don't know if that's tightenable or not. I may have to get drill that out and get a one that's got a screw in it. And that was, again, my newbie mistake. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of the way real quick. And we'll put weight on the legs so it can't tip over. This light thingy did have a trigger mechanism. So I'm sure you guys can see that. And what it allows me to do, I'm going to put you further back here. If I'm working over the table and I'm doing something, you know, preferably you guys would be over here, and I need this up over a shot, I can raise this boom up and get this thing up in the air and then get this light out over the shot. So I'm going to extend this out even though it weighs a metric ton. And I can actually get this out over the shot where I want it, and then I can illuminate whatever it is I'm trying to work on. And so you can see it puts a hot spot on the table there. And so if you guys were down close, let's say you were in like this and I was working on this particular thing here, it just lights up the area. It's out of my way. I can even, you know, I could probably put it out in front and give some little bit of lighting towards the camera. So it just gives me reach. And I think they make these booms in a lot of different lengths. And this whole setup cost me, so the stand was, I'll get you guys looking at me again here real quick. So, stand, Amazon stand, 15 bucks. I would not go with these cheap mic holders that don't have an actual screw here. I think this is just a piece of plastic that's through the middle, so I'm going to have to actually see, and if I have to, I'll drill it out and put wing nut or something on there so I can get it tight. This light weighs a lot. This light is $25 normally, but it's 250 watts. It's a floodlight, but it puts a lot of light in one area. And these stupid cord thingies, these were made in China. Of course everything is. These were $6 for two, but this just was a really crappy plastic. Don't use it. Find a different brand with a better plastic. I'm going to guess the black additive. Sometimes it seems like that means it's nylon. This is some kind of crappy PVC. So I definitely will be looking for a better setup down the road, but I can tell you right now I'm super stoked. This light gives me a ton of adjustability and it's out of my way. I don't have to worry about it falling on my work. So all in, it's for you guys, if you can't find these on sale, I think you can get them for around 12, but we'll say 25 full price. 6 total for 5 of these. You're gonna get better ones for like 12. So that's 35, 40 bucks, and then the stand, that makes it $55. Yeah, that's right, 55. So I don't know if there's a better lighting solution. For me, I got the stand for 15, the light for 7, and these for 6. So that's 21 and 6 is 27, something like that. I can't add, but it's somewhere around there. So this is going to work awesome for working on four-wheelers, engine bays. This will stick out over the engine bay. And, you know, as always, I hope this helps somebody. Talk to you guys later.